Well, Africa Sports Network, right? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Match Day 28th encounter of the Nigerian Premier Football League between the defending champions, call them record champions if you may, Enyimba Football Club of Aba. They're up against another team known for their doggedness. They also have 5 titles to their name. They are called the owners of the land, Seime Sugida, Kano Pillars, coming all the way from that commercial northern city of Kano, in Kano State, down here to Aba. That match is built for here, Enyimba International Stadium. Wherever you are, from the streets of Kano, even down here to the streets of Aba, all around the country. If you're a fan of Nigerian football, then you must be tuned in to see this beautiful game between two sides known for their prowess, not just in the country, but as well in the continent. They've also seen it all. They've won almost all of it, and they have lots of titles to their name. There will be 14 titles between these two sides, 9 for Enyimba and 5 for the visitors Kano Pillars. Last time Pillars visited Aba, it was to play Abia Warriors, and he ended 1-1. And since then, they've also had some good showings for themselves, and well, not really in the running for the title, but for the host this evening, for this evening's encounter, Enyimba, they are 4th on the log, 3 points behind leaders Rangers International, and they'll be hoping to probably get things going for themselves. And we are expecting a very fantastic encounter. Both teams are coming from very not so interesting, very different results last time. Enyimba traveled away, and we saw them lose 2-1 to Kwara United there in Ilorin, while at home at the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kano, it was Kano Pillars beating Sporting Lagos 1-0, courtesy of that goal from Mustafa Umar. It was enough for them to record success for themselves. And there will be a returnee for Kano Pillars rather, as the man who used to find this as a stumbling ground for himself, Mustafa Ibrahim. Yes, he's called Yuga. Yes, the area progress. He's also in the running. Well, also we expect to see the NPFL legend himself, the living legend, the man who has seen it all as well, won it all, and still orchestrating lots of things in the middle of the park there for Enyimba. Rabi Ali for Enyimba, well, it's going to be some interesting time for them. Daniel Daga returns alongside the Zogo Chidebere, and we'll be hoping to get into the mix of things, the thick of things. And remember, the man who also scored for them there in Ilorin, Iken Nakupa, will be hoping that he'll restart his season after that long wait on the sidelines, courtesy of injuries. Well, also, Enyimba will be welcoming their Super Eagles. So I'll call him the interim head coach of the Super Eagles. He was there 1-1, lost 1. And it's going to be an interesting, really interesting encounter. Remember that this match is brought to you live from the Enyimba International Stadium, courtesy of Propel Sports Africa and in partnership with Africa Sports Network. And remember, we are doing this on the wings of MTN, the home of Nigerian football, and NairaBet. Yes, NairaBet, also the home of Nigerian football betting. Well, my name is Chinatu John, and I would not be doing this alone, as I have here with me Tony Ademodi, also on the commentary box with me. Good evening, Tony.
Yeah, John, good evening, and good evening to football fans all over the world. Welcoming you once again to the Enyimba Stadium in Aba, a venue for the titanic clash between 9-time winners of the league, Enyimba International, versus Kano Pillars, the Seime Sugida. the fixtures or this fixture over time have produced lots of interesting moments where Kano Pillars himself, of course, also one of the traditional teams in the country, are playing here against Enyimba International. Well, this game is termed as the Zobia Derby in the local parlance here. It means, of course, two big teams that have been in the league for a very long time. So I think this evening we're going to be witnessing very good football here from the Enyimba Stadium, where a whole lot of fans who are watching on their various apps now will want to see the kind of football that will be played here. And I tell you one thing, this fixture has got lots of history between both sides. We've also seen players who have played for both teams in time past, and good to see that both teams have actually given us a very strong lineup here for the home side, Enyimba International. Good to see Olorunloke Ojo back in goal for Enyimba after that his time with the national team at the Nations Cup. Innocent Gabriel starts in this game. Eze Kutoziam is also starting here for Enyimba. Eze has been a mainstay for this Enyimba team, featured in almost all the games for Enyimba International. The combative midfielder Eze Ekutoziam, one of the standout players for Enyimba this season. Eze Ekutoziam. Joseph Atule also starts here. Joseph has scored a beauty of a goal a few days ago in the Federations Cup, the State FA Cup, where Joseph Atule, the former Lobby Stars man, starts here. Chidebere Nachi, a homegrown talent, starts as well. Chidebere Nachi, one of the young stars that grew up in Aba here, given the nod by Coach Finidi George, who starts here. And Daniel Daga makes a return quickly to the starting 11 after his return from the national team, where he actually went, to represent the country. Pascal Eze is in the heart of the defense line. Chibuike Nwiwu starting midfield as well. Ekena Awazie, who has also been a mainstay for Enyimba, will be operating from the flanks. And of course, Chijoke Mboma will spearhead the attack for while Uwana Asukwo has also made the starting 11 here for Enyimba International. On the bench, Anil Zemena, the goalkeeper who has deputized in the absence of Ojo Olorunloke, is on the bench today. Obichere Wisdom, the young player who has also done well in the few games he's played for Enyimba, especially in the Federations Cup. Obichere Wisdom, that's another player you need to watch out for in the coming weeks or months or years. Balogun Alade, the mid-season signing, is on the bench. Mujeb Odufeso, another mid-season signing, is on the bench. Bernard Ovoke, the mid-season signing from Kwara United, is on the bench. Akoni Elijah sits on the bench, the former MFM man. And Ikenna Cooper is on the bench. Somalia Lalibo, the assistant captain of the team, finds himself on the bench. And youngster Izogu Chibueze, who actually also is a returnee from the national team. So that's a very strong lineup for Enyimba International right there. Good to see a few names, getting starts in this one. Daniel Daga, who should be a key player for Enyimba, hopefully in this match. In his absence, the likes of Chibuike Nwiwu and Ikenna Cooper have deputized so well in the absence of Daniel Daga in the last few weeks. And for Kano Pillars, John, Coach Abdul Meikaba, of course, he used to be one of the coaches here with Enyimba some seasons back, so he should know this terrain so well. He makes a return back here for the second time this season. Don't forget, a few weeks back, they came here to play Heartland. That game ended in a 1-1 draw when Heartland adopted the Enyimba Stadium as their home ground. So Coach Abdul Meikaba is back to the stuff where his team in their last game got a point. Can he, make these Kano Pillars get something here against Enyimba? Well, only time will tell. But then the starting 11, John, Mohamed Galadima is in goal for Kano Pillars. Don't forget, in the last game here against Heartland, Galadima was red carded in that game. So I'm sure a goalkeeper, Galadima Mohamed, would find a way of keeping it very tight, today. Babawi Ibrahim, the former Plateau United man, starts for the Kano Pillars. Fisal Sani is also starting in that defense line. Fisal Sani himself is an ex-Enyimba, ex-Elephant. Remember, he actually once played for Enyimba here some years back. Abdullahi Musa would be in the heart of the defense for Pillars, while Habibu Yakubu also starts here. Aminu Adamu starts for the Pillars. Mubarak Sani, a young star doing well in midfield, one of the standout players for Kano Pillars this season. Seidu Adamu is also in the starting 11. Awula Ali Malam, actually in the starting 11. Great player, Awula Ali Malam. He actually has played for Rivers United at some point before making that return back to the Pyramid City. Mustafa Ibrahim also starts, the one they call Yuga. Interestingly, Ibrahim Mustafa is an ex-Elephant, ex-Enyimba player. He spent about 3 seasons here with Enyimba some years back, and yet he should know this team. And one of the top scorers for Kano Pillars this season starts as well alongside Mustafa Omar. And on the bench, goalkeeper Mutaka Musa is on the bench. Inuwa Ibrahim, Abdullahi Ali, Nora Ibrahim, Adam Musa, Fahad Usman, and of course Rabi Ali. Surprisingly, Rabi Ali, the one they call Pele, did not start this one. Maybe some tactical switch there from Coach Abdul Meikaba to have the legend himself on the bench, while the likes of Usman Gali is on the bench and Abdullahi Yusuf sits on the bench. So, John, these are the starting 11 for both teams, and it's going to be an interesting fixture, hopefully, because the way Kano Pillars have set up here, I'm very surprised, John, that the legend himself, Rabi Ali, is on the bench for the Pyramid City side.
Well, yeah, it could be surprising for you, but I think it could also be a ploy for Abdul Mekaba, who we know is a very tactical man. He likes his team playing expressive football, and maybe he's looking at using him as maybe one of the levers he could pull on whenever things go all right for his team, or maybe if he's chasing a game or chasing for something, could bring him on. When with time, if a team is trailing, or maybe they are searching for a goal, probably searching for an equalizer, or maybe a goal or a cushion, they get to go all attack. And while that happens, you actually have the luxury of throwing in someone who could upstage whatever plans you have in store for them. And Rabi Ali is the man to call on whenever he's on the top. Defenders, midfielders, everyone is very aware of his position because he has a very good eye for positioning, and beyond positioning as well, he's the man who could also pick out his players from anywhere they are on the pitch. And I think a very, very interesting one for Abdul Bekaba side. For Philip George as well, the man who had this third season, you could call it, for Enyimba. First one was not so interesting for him. He actually had the second season. It was so interesting, and all the same, it actually was very good, winning the title in the fashion he did on goal difference, yes, over Remo Stars, and now chasing yet another title. Yes, you could say he is 3 points adrift of the leaders, but we know with 11 games left to play, anything, absolutely anything is possible. When the players actually out there on the pitch, Enyimba in their all blue jerseys, yes, and then being led by the Super Eagles goalkeeper Ojo Olorunleke as the captain, while for their opponents, Kano Pillars, they are also led this time not by Rabi Ali, the captain, who we can even say is the lifetime captain of Kano Pillars, but rather they have been led by Abdullahi Musa, the just number 5 player for them. And as well, you could see Yuga, yes, Mustafa Ibrahim, he's popularly called Yuga, played for Enyimba when they were in exile, and they're in Calabar, and also came back home here with them. And well, he was then a youngster, now he's more experienced, and now plays with Kano Pillars. Maybe saying he's going closer to home, but all the same, let's just going to be for the officials for today. Adamu Yakubu will be the center referee, and he'll be assisted by Hope Igo and Abibatu Yusuf, while Afumilayo Alaba will be the 4th official. We are actually counting down to kick off here, and well, it is a closed door game for Enyimba, serving their second penalty. It was given 3 games on closed doors after that incident against Doma United. But the fans who are watching, courtesy of Propel Sports Africa, and as well as those who are watching not in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, courtesy of Africa Sport Network, should know that this is made available courtesy of MTN, the home of Nigerian football, and NairaBet, yes, the home of Nigeria betting as well. So go, if you're actually watching online, that's maybe doing that via the internet, that's through the website. Also remember that you can always go to Google Play Store or the Apple Store and download NPFL Live. Subscribe as well when you use with your MTN line, and definitely you get exclusive access to all the matches right here in Nigerian Premier Football League. Get the best of domestic football only on MPFL Live. And very soon the game is going to start, and we are going to see interesting 90 minutes of action, and a lot of things rest on this game. Will Enyimba have to pull closer to the top of the table, or will they lose ground on a chase for the race to defend the title? Or maybe will Kano Pillars continue their surge up front? They've been having topsy-turvy. They lost at home to Abia Warriors, and that actually has been a bane. They were trying to see if they can get points from anywhere when they played here. Was a draw, scoring here as well, and that's a very interesting one for them, and that has to do a lot of confidence. Last time Enyimba played here, it was a 3-1 victory for them against Tornadoes, also on closed doors. But let's see how it's all going to be for everyone who definitely will be tuning in right here, because if you are a fan of Enyimba, you have no business to be here at the Enyimba Stadium. That's why NPFL Live is here for you, to keep you abreast of writing for Kano Pillars fans who could not travel all the way from Kano to Aba for this game. Definitely, you have the luxury of NPFL Live app to watch this particular fixture. All 90 minutes brought to you here exclusively by Papa Sports Africa.
Well, very true, John. As we await the kickoff of this game, good to know that Kano Pillars finally made the trip to Aba after the issues they had, but that's a story for another day. As center referee of this game, Adamu Yakubu will be blowing his whistle in the next few seconds. As you can see, Joseph Atule of Enyimba set to give us the kickoff here. And of course, John, I've got my eyes on some very good players of Kano Pillars. Aminu Adamu is one player that has done well this season for Kano Pillars, and Mubarak Sani as well. You know, that's the kickoff by Joseph Atule, and Enyimba playing from left to right here. Daniel Daga with that, a launch of the ball, while the ball went straight to goalkeeper Galadima Mohammed. Pillars now. Sani Fissel loses possession for a throw-in to Enyimba. Wana Sukwo takes the throw-in quickly. A chance there for Joseph Atule. He loses it. Pillars now. Babawi Ibrahim. 1-2 touches from the same Sugida Kano Pillars. Defended well there. And it's throwing to Kano Pillars. From wherever you're watching this from, all thanks to Propel Sport Africa, powered by MTN. Kano Pillars. Aminu Adamu loses it. It's Enyimba now. Innocent Gabriel playing in a very different role in that left back position. He's been a versatile player for Enyimba. Innocent Gabriel, the former Abia Warriors man and former Rangers player. Wana Sukwo to Daniel Daga. Daga back to his best position of playing as a defensive midfielder. Chibike Nwiwu. He finds Ekene Awazie, who gets the ball back to him. Enyimba trying to keep possession. 1-2 touches. Eze Kutoziam to Wana Sukwo. Back to Pascal Eze. Chibike Nwiwu. Surprisingly, Chibike Nwiwu is playing as a centre back today. Pascal Eze to Chidebre Nachi. Enyimba trying to allow Pillars to come out. Pillars are sitting back. Launches a ball there. Aerial battles. Eze Pinto. He loses it as Kano Pillars reorganize themselves. Aminu finds Fisal. And John, I did talk about the changes in defense line. We are not seeing a Somalia Lalibo and Pascal Eze. Surprisingly, we have Chibike Nwiwu, who is a midfielder playing as a centre back for Enyimba.
Well, actually, cross comes in by Asukwo, and actually, Botadel actually takes a shot, and it actually was wide for them. The ball still in contention, and finally, Mohamed Gladimagadas there, and the threat is snapped up. But actually, I saw that movement having to bring. I don't know if they are playing a kind of a three-man defense line, or maybe a four-man with a makeshift defender. The Lally boy is actually on the bench there, and we're trying to see if he could use his combativeness to get things for the team. But all the same, it's a good one. And also we've seen that forward line of Awazie Matule and Awazie Matule, Mboma, and then Nachi keeping a high one, and then allowing Eze to roam free in the middle of the park right there when the balls are dropped there, and you could even hear when the coach was actually calling on him to even enter the space and take a shot and maybe put some threats there. But so far, it seems Kano Pillars are really having enough and are patient, hoping they get enough of the ball and make sure they also be alert enough to keep Enyimba. They don't go on attack, and Minwu goes in for the ball, wins it and sends it to Julorindeke, and it's back to Enyimba's possession. Kano Pillars having their first attack in this game, and it was really, really very tame.
Well, Enyimba there now. I'm sure Enyimba would probably love to get the first goal here, but Pillars looking to see if they want to sit back and soak the pressure from Enyimba, at least in the last 2-3 minutes. But so far, so good. Pillars look very organized defensively, as they have that throw-in to be taken by Ibrahim Babawo, the former Plateau United man. He takes it quickly. Enyimba have to defend here. Wana Sukwo finds Enyimba's top scorer, Chijoke Mbauma. He launches it to Joseph Atule. Referee, the AR1, raises his flag. Fan offside. Joseph Atule doesn't look like a happy man with that decision from the AR1. Of course, AR1 there. Hope Ego. Pillars will have to reorganize themselves well. Pillars, Fasal, Sani to Musafi Ibrahim. Dispossessed there. Chidebere Nachi. Ibrahim hacks Chidebere Nachi down. Is it going to be yellow carded? Boy looks to see if the referee doesn't want to do that. The referee, Pascal Eze, went to the referee, trying to say some words to the referee, but then Ibrahim Mustafa, lucky maybe not to be booked by the referee there after he brought down Chidebere Nachi. Free kick to Enyimba. The referee calls Ibrahim Mustafa, probably giving him a last warning. John, he's lucky not to be in the referee's book. Talking about Ibrahim Mustafa, the former Enyimba man, who scored lots of goals for Enyimba here when he wore the blue colors of the People's Elephant. Wana Sukwo with a chance. A free kick from a very good position. Pillars with lots of their men there. Takes it quickly. And Chibuike Nwiwu tries his luck, but then in that moment, he seemed to have also fouled a Kano Pillars player, Aminu Adamu. Aminu has been a revelation for Kano Pillars this season. One of the young players for Kano Pillars, Aminu Adamu, almost present in every game for the Pyramid City team. Daniel Daga now. Enyimba to Wana Sukwo. Wana tries to find Mboma, but then Eze Ekutoziam, playing in that midfield role, locates Ekene Awaze. Can he beat his marker? Ekene with the ball. He tries his luck, but Aminu Adamu yet again was there and defended well. And talking about Aminu Adamu, he plays as a midfielder, but most times draws back to defend for his team. And that's a sign of a good player, well defended there by Enyimba.
A good defense. I think Nwiwu has actually slotted into that role perfectly. And also, the Enyimba understand the area threat of having Mustafa Yuga as the danger man of the attack. And so far, Nwiwu has shown that he can still go for the area battles and win them. He's won a handful so far in this game. And for Enyimba, they also seem to create lots of spaces right there for Eputoziem, so he could actually slot in and get things done. And also, well, the trickery, the quick foot of Nachi comes in handy, but somehow the finishing. Also, Enyimba tried to launch the ball over the midfield of Kano Pillars, and get things as far in front for Chijoke Mpoma, who also seems to be very quick to get things there. But all the same, it's still goalless here in about the 8 minutes of action here at the Enyimba Stadium. And no goals to report, no clear-cut chances so far, but interesting football so far as we always expect in the Nigerian Premier Football League here in Enyimba Stadium, Aba, between Enyimba and Kano Pillars.
Well, Enyimba trying to also be very careful. Chibike Nwiwu playing as a centre-back, though a midfielder naturally, but Ibrahim Musafa, very good with the ball. Tries to find his man, but then Innocent Gabriel keeps it well. He finds Daniel Daga. Daniel with a good pass to Chidebere Nachi. Eze Kutoziam. Enyimba tried to reorganize. Pillars defending well. Enyimba playing with 3 men at the back. Joseph Atule comes into the midfield. Eze Kutoziam still with the ball. Enyimba getting possession. Pascal Eze to Wana Sukwo. Wana goes back. Chibike Nwiwu. Enyimba trying to find a way of breaking the Pillars' defense. Ekene is hacked down by Mustafa Umar, and it's free kick too. Enyimba.
But so far, I think we will have settled into that new role. Yes, similar new role. I think the first time he started as a centre-back for Enyimba, yes, he actually was trialed in that particular position when Enyimba had to do a lot of changes in that 3-1 victory over Tornadoes, where we saw Alalebo playing even the full-back role for them. And while Enyimba starts this free kick, a shot comes in, and it's way wide there. Daniel Daga having to take that enterprising shot, you could call it. And so far, it is still goalless and maybe the best side at goal, but still, and an off-target attempt right there. But so far, I think Enyimba are trying to break down this, as well as I know, a very disciplined and a coordinated defense of Kano Pillars, who also are looking to do some things. And I actually mentioned a certain Aminu Adamu as one of the revelations of this team. But I think the biggest revelation of so far this season is on the bench. Yusuf Abdullahi. We know that when he turns on the heat, he scores not just 1 but 2 to 5 goals for this team. But so far, let's see how it's going to be for them. I think go on attack again, looking for Mpoma from the defense line. He gets the ball, couldn't control, and gives away a throw-in to Kano Pillars. Well, good defense so far from Kano Pillars. As to speak here, it's still goalless and 2.5 minutes of action. And while Kano Pillars are yet to launch a serious attack for in this game, and Enyimba having Daniel Daga, Chibike Nwiwu, and Eze Kutoziam in the midfield. Well, you could say Nwiwu defender, or probably midfielder as well. And also Ekene Awaziem on the left flank, Nachin the other side as well, trying to spread play and get things. Enyimba trying to do the wing play there. And somehow it's working for them. But yet, to break things down and find an opener. They're still playing this around. Innocent Gabriel now to Awaziem. Awaziem back to Gabriel, but he couldn't read that. It goes out of touch to Kano Pillars. And now in possession of Saidu Adamu. It makes a run for him there. Awalale in possession for the first time in the box of Enyimba. Launches one in for you guys. You guys don't see that. What a save right there from Awalale. Top draw save there with his foot. And that shows a real threat. Pillars still in contention. Corner, they're still there with a Faisal. Faisal waiting to Awalale and only rolls there for him. What a save from Leke. What an attempt from Kano Pillars.
Well, what a save there from Super Eagles goalkeeper Ojo Lorunleke. Enyimba trying to maybe turn defense to attack. Deft save. What a save. And what a combination. Good play from Awula Lima Lam, the former Rivers United man who is back to the Pyramid City. And look at that ball, how he did it. with that cross. Seeing Ibrahim Mustafa, cross the ball to Mustafa, but, this man was there to save. Talking about Ojo Olorunleke. Enyimba. Daniel Daga finds Innocent Gabriel. Ekenawazie with the ball. Don't forget, this is one of the biggest fixtures in the Nigerian Premier League. A chance for Enyimba there. Joseph Atule there, and that's a strike. Eze Kutoziam with a goal, and Enyimba just scored a goal there. Eze Kutoziam, Joseph Atule with the assist. Enyimba have broken the deadlock here, live here at the Elephant Park. What a strike from Eze Kutoziam, ever present for Enyimba. Enyimba here scoring that goal in the 14th minute. Ibrahim Galadima, Kano Pillars goalkeeper, had saved the first shot, but then his defenders did not clear their line well, and Enyimba have found a way of breaking the deadlock here. Good strike from Eze Ekutoziam. He took the ball, knew where the goalkeeper was, and had to just shoot the ball into the net. Kano Pillars thrill here at the Elephant Park here in the city of Aba. Don't forget, this game is brought to you courtesy of Propel Sports Africa, powered by MTN. And a chance there. Enyimba launches attack again. Chidebere Nachi. Can he get it? But the ball rolls away. Finidi George, his coach, doesn't look happy from the stands. He felt Chidebere should have done better. But then, good to know Enyimba leading here. Kano Pillars loses possession. Seydou Adamu, the former Rangers man. Seydou Adamu played for Enugu Rangers some years back. It's Enyimba now. Chibike Nwiwu to Daniel Daga, live here at the Enyimba Stadium in the city of Aba, the commercial nerve center of Abia State. Daniel Daga finding Eze Kutoziam, who finds Wana Sukwo. Back to Chibike Nwiwu, playing as a defender today. A central defender, I mean. He's naturally a defensive midfielder. Joseph Atule, he's been crucial in the last few minutes. Enyimba now with more possession. Wana Sukwo to Chidebere Nachi. Pascal Eze. Back to Chibike Nwiwu. Enyimba. They want Kano Pillars to come out. Daniel Daga. Chibike Nwiwu. Enyimba with the ball. Joseph Atule seemed to have switched from the left flank to the right flank. He's almost everywhere. The referee blows his whistle. Courtesy of that challenge on Ekenawazie John. Enyimba here. I've had much of the possession, at least in the last few minutes after they scored that goal. But that was a very good teamwork from Enyimba as they lead Kano Pillars here by a goal to nothing.
Well, definitely a good goal for Enyimba. We saw Nachi. He spent a lot of time on the ball and he was lucky not to be shaking off the ball. And when he did release it, actually was that chance opening up. Atule taking the first one and then trying it once more before Ekutozim had to slot into an empty goal for them. Enyimba also trying to invite their opponents into that one and still keeping the team shape for them. Awazie on the ball now. Simba tried the first attack. Eze, who the goal scorer, asking for the ball. Makes a run for them. Almost gets it, but it's been blocked right there by Awalu Ali, who also was the one who got that stinger off the flags of... but that's actually cross that had to go for Mustafa Ibrahim, whose header was blocked there by Olorunleke just before the goal came in. As well, I think Enyimba have also given Atule more chance to roam around while he could still switch with Awazie, who will drift into the center of the park, middle of the park right there alongside him. Well, if one is actually out wide, the other drifts in. And so far, but for Kano Pillars, They've also tried to show that while they keep a very deep defense line, they still find a way to keep their danger man. Yes, talking about Mustafa Ibrahim Yuga himself, keep him on the same line with the Enyimba defense and try to make sure things actually balls are getting to him. But so far, they are trying to as well see if they could drag the Enyimba midfield as forward as possible for themselves, and also try to find spaces there. They now go on an attack right here on that winger with Faisal Sani, and now there for Saidu. Saidu moves in, actually dances into there, shaken off by Ekutozim, and the only sent is that way back to Mubarak Sani. Sani on the ball now, drives forward, goes wide to his teammate, who's now trying to beat Innocent Gabriel, turns him over. Still on the ball now. Launches into the middle of the park there for Saidu. Saidu goes wide there to Faisal. Faisal beats Nachi, and the ball goes out for a free kick rather against Faisal Sani as he actually tries to something there. Well, Pillars themselves are also searching for spaces and ways to get into the box right there of Enyimba. So far, Enyimba are lucky not to go behind, and maybe had to turn that to their favor to go in front. It's 1-0 in the 19th minute here at the Enyimba Stadium. The sun is up, and the Enyimba seem to be riding on that particular one. Nwiwu now, the makeshift defender, is actually there on the ball to Pascal Eze. Eze to Nachi. Nachi spreads to Wana Sukwo. Goes forward to Chicken Baba, who actually gets into the running there. There's a shot! Well, what a good save right there from Mohamed Galadima. Well, a good one there. He almost found the space. Almost found the space right there. And somehow he gets it. Now, players are in possession. And it's actually Mubarak Sani. Sani goes to Awal Ali. The danger man for them. Back to Saidu. Saidu drops it for Awal Ali. He's there. Beats his marker. Yuga makes a run for him. And he gets Yuga once more. Yuga now on the very, very dangerous side for Enyimba. He has Nwiwu himself. Nwiwu goes a very good one and also wins a free kick for himself against Mustafa Ibrahim. Yuga, he actually had this as a stopping ground. Scored both for Enyimba, both in the domestic and in the continent, and now dresses for Kano Pillars. Pascal Eze standing over the set piece. Deep in the Enyimba half. He goes square to Lauren Leke. Nwiwu, the man who won the set piece, is on the ball now. Back to Pascal Eze. Owana Sukwo. Pascal Eze goes forward once more. Esekutozim misses it. Owana Sukwo tries to find the Shijoken bomber. Esekutozim now released there. And he goes there. And it's actually, the ball is taken out of touch. And Mohamed Galadima gathers it. A penalty shout there. Penalty shout for Enyimba. And somehow it was Dagan Ibrahim winning that one. And now it's a free kick to Enyimba. Eze Ekutozim, the goal scorer on the floor. He felt he has won something. But the center referee, Adamu Yakubu, said it was nothing to worry about. Free kick to Enyimba. Not where they wanted it, but definitely they have a free kick, not in the box. Pinto still on the floor, and the medicals are waiting to be called to attend to him, but he's back on his feet. And maybe no need for medical attention, but Enyimba have a chance. They lead here, and they felt they could have gotten something here. But it's still 1-0. Everyone seems to have a word for the referee, and his mind is made up. It's not a penalty. It was started by a free kick outside the box. Another chance right there for Enyimba to restart the game and search for maybe a cushion. Still 1-0. Innocent Gabriel standing over this one. Goes to Ekutozim. Couldn't control Wanasuko now on the ball. Ekutozim goes wide back to Sukwo. Nachi now runs towards it, but it's cleared out. Good one, good clearance. Yuga is also beaten in the air and out for a throw-in to Kano Pillars. It seems Enyimba defenders understand the area prowess of Yuga, and they are making it difficult. A free kick rather. Free kick to Kano Pillars. Up there. Finally got to wins it, but he's flagged offside. He wins that header for the first time here at the Enyimba Stadium, and he's offside. Mwiwu on the ball now. Enyimba seems to be wary of that area prowess of Mustafa Ibrahim. Likes wearing the number 19 jersey almost everywhere he goes. Olorunleke plays a fine one to beat his marker. Almost makes an error. Really saved there by Mwiwu. Enyimba wins a throw-in. Mbama now on it. Drops for Atule. Atule still on the ball. Goes to Kutosem, the goal scorer. But a miscommunication sends the ball back to Kano Pillars, who now want to go on attack. Dagger. Mwiwu now goes for it. And it's actually a free kick. Mwiwu missed the ball as Babao had him beaten and ran into his legs for that free kick in the center circle to Kano Pillars. Well, so far, we saw that someone that almost was a scare for Enyimba as Olorunleke tried to beat his marker. It was beautiful, but execution actually almost failed him. Goes long there. Olorunleke makes sure he didn't go out for a goal kick. Starts immediately. Awaziem now on it. Obawo shakes him off out there, takes a shot. And he goes out narrowly wide. What a good initiative there. Olorunleke cut out his lines and almost had to concede.
Well, I think Ojo Olorunleke is a lucky man because however he left his line, he should have done better. Ibrahim Babawo saw him clearly, but had to take that shot. Luckily for Ojo, the ball wasn't on target. If not by now, Pillars would have gotten the equalizer. You did mention the earlier scare some minutes ago for Pillars. The penalty appeal, players felt that Eze was hacked down, but referee said play on. Center referee Adamu Yakubu looks like a good man here. He's yet to dip his hand in his pocket for the yellow card, but so far so good. Seidu Adamu, the former Rangers man, finds Ibrahim Mustafa. Yuga straight to Mubarak Sani. He tries his luck from over 20 yards, but the ball goes off target. Mubarak Sani, regular player for Kano Pillars. Enyimba now, Chidebere Nachi to Wana Sukwo. Wana tries to look for Mboma, but the ball goes off for a throw-in. Well, surprisingly, at other centers, in case you're not watching, from the Nest of Champions, Doma United are leading Aqua United there by a goal to nothing. Surprisingly, but that's the beauty of the game. Aqua United themselves have not really had it easy this season. Mubarak Sani wins the ball. Dispossessed by Innocent Gabriel to Joseph Atule. The dazzling winger, Joseph Atule. Atule passes to Awaze. Awaze luckily keeps the ball. Joseph Atule gradually getting himself into this Enyimba team. When he came earlier this season, kind of struggled. But gradually he's getting himself into the team. Innocent, dispossessed. Kano Pillars, Yuga. Enyimba lucky there. As Ojo Olorunleke clears his line. Ibrahim Babau, veteran in the league, finds Adamu. Referee sees a foul. Free kick to Kano Pillars. Temperatures here revolving around 32 degrees Celsius. Very sunny weather conditions here in the city of Aba this Wednesday evening. Free kick to the same Esugida. Coach Finidi George exchanging pleasantries with former Enyimba man Sani Fisal. Good to see that. Finidi himself, he loves very quick wingers. Ibrahim Mustafa now, and a chance for Pillars. But then Aminu Adamu couldn't shoot on target. And that's some brawl there between Daniel Daga and Fisal. Daniel Daga is called up by the referee. Fisal. The referee calls both Daniel Daga and Sani Fisal. Daga, most times very combative. Enyimba now. Chibike Nwiwu. Enyimba now. Innocent Gabriel. Chibike Nwiwu. Enyimba. Aminu Adamu gets the ball back to Seydou Adamu. Malam Awolu Ali finds Ibrahim Mustafa. Ibrahim Mustafa, a fox in the box. Enyimba now. Joseph Atule. Atule finds Nachi, but then Pillars themselves also giving us very good football here, despite trailing by a goal to nothing. 31 minutes of action here from the Elephants Park, where Enyimba are leading Kano Pillars by that solitary strike from Eze Kutoziam. Ekena Wazie, a former FC Fanyuba man, has been a mainstay with Enyimba. Chibike Nwiwu, who also used to be in the books of Heartland FC some seasons back, alongside Pascal Eze. 2-0. Talking about Chijoke Mboma, but not for him not being too prolific in some of the games here. I'm sure he should have hit about 20 goals already this season, but at least he has 13 in 28 games. It's still a long way to go. He's got the likes of Sikira Alimi, the likes of Albert Hillary, all to fight for. As Pillars, good footwork there from Ibrahim Babawu. Ibrahim, one touch to Mubarak Sani. Dispossessed by Enyimba. Chibike Nwewu trying to calm the ball. Finds Ojo Olorunleke to Pascal Eze. Daniel Daga to Ojo Olorunleke these days with the name MON. Just to spice it up for that man from Kogi State. Ojo Olorunleke with a national award. Joseph Atule. Enyimba now. Just touching the ball. Pascal Eze, rock solid center half there. Playing alongside Nwewu Chibike. Fisal Sani. Enyimba now. Atule tried to make a C pass, but he lost it. As Pillars now. Mubarak Sani, another young player. Mubarak Sani. He was looking for Mustafa Umar. Mubarak Sani. Innocent Gabriel hacks down Mustafa Omar. Free kick to Kano Pillars. Kano Pillars. Well, in other centers, Aqua United. Time seems to be ticking away for the Promise Keepers. As Doma United still leading there in Uyo by a goal to nothing. Doma United have been winless in over 7 games. But then throwing to Enyimba. Aqua United, a team that have struggled somehow this season. They just brought in coach Baba Ganaru to help salvage their poor results. Can he be the man to keep the promise for the Promise Keepers? But now, Atule Joseph with that battle with Mustafa Omar. Joseph Atule, and a true pass there to Chijoke Mboma. But then the AR1 raises his flag. Surprisingly, the AR1 raises his flag. And the Enyimba officials here asking questions why that decision was taken against them. But game on, says the referee. Enyimba leading 2-0 here against Kano Pillars. Enyimba with the ball now. Atule Joseph looking for Chijoke Mboma. From the Cathedral Stadium, Rangers International have taken the lead against Sunshine Stars right there in Enugu. Rangers, another team that's on a very good run of form. The Flying Antelopes really flying. looking like they want to go an unbeaten run. Atule Joseph there with his effort. Joseph Atule with that strike, but the ball went inches off the post. Talking about Rangers International. The Flying Antelopes are really flying, to the delight of the fans who will be singing Holy, Holy Rangers right there at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium, also known as the Cathedral. From the Samson Siasia Stadium, it's still goalless between Balsa United and Heartland. Eze Kutoziam. Chibuike Nwiwu seemed to be enjoying this position he's playing today as a centre-back. Chibuike there to Ekene Awaze. Ekene finds Eze Kutoziam, back to him. Ekene now tries to beat his marker. He does that, and Joseph Atule there with a strike. Atule Joseph scores. What a goal there. What a goal for Enyimba. Awazie with that assist. Joseph Atule in the 44th minute, and Enyimba are cruising here by 3-0 against Kano Pillars.
Well, definitely Enyimba felt they actually had that bomber almost running free there, and referee actually had to give that for an offside. And well, they actually got protested that one, but all the same, put themselves together, and now they scored 3 goals. They scored 3 times, 6 goals ever since the ban has been there. And I think Enyimba seem to be looking better. Maybe they have missed the services of their coach, Finidi George, who is back with maybe the magical touch. They're showing them that, well, I have enough to do some things. Maybe you can consider me some of the top names here in Nigeria. But all the same is showing that, well, there are levels to this coaching things. We see Enyimba also a struggle in front of goal. And maybe when they click, then it makes it difficult for that teams to catch up with them. So far, it was fantastic for them. 3 goals scored. Goals from 3 different scorers, 2 in the forward line, and 1 person in that hole behind the forward line. Atule getting his goal, and in emphatic fashion, had no one to beat and had to beat no one, and sank the ball. 5 minutes of action at that time here at Enyimba Stadium. 5 minutes for Pillars to maybe get one. 5 minutes for Enyimba to continue building on this. And free kick now to Kano Pillars at the center line after the referee judged Kutazem to have upended Mubarak Sani. Enyimba in possession. Another free kick. Mustafa Umar on the floor. This time around, the one who scored against Sporting Lagos. So far, Enyimba cruising 3-0, and they're hoping to also keep as many points as they can. All the same, some interesting things playing out for them. Referee asked for the free kick to be taken because Atule could not give the space. Yet another free kick, asking them to keep the distance. Aminu Adamu goes for Yuga. Yuga launches it up there. Enyimba takes a clearance away from the box. Still in play, Babawo. And Awaziem wins the ball. And it's out for a throw-in. Babawo to take the throw. Throw-in to Kano Pillars. Comes in, back to Babawo. Babawo whips it in. Looking for Faisal Nwiwu. Babawo's now on the ball again. Still in control. Nachi wins it off him. Still on Nachi. Goes long for Mboma. Mboma tries to beat his marker. He runs there. Wants to score. Goes for Atule. on the edge of the box, dances into there. Drop for Awaziem. Awaziem couldn't control, still in control. Awaziem there. And he's been shaking off the ball. Down to Sasuko. Nachi blocks him and takes it out for them. Seems all the players are looking for a goal. Corner kick. Corner kick right there for Enyimba. Every player feels they can't score against Kano Pillars. And if they get the fourth goal in this first half, it might just be a shooting practice for them. 3-0 in the first 45 minutes. Owanasuko now on it. Whips one in. Header comes in, but is blocked there. Dagger on it. Asuko, but is beaten to there. Mwiwu now gathers and sends to Olorunleke. Innocent Gabriel. Pascal Eze in a fullback position to Awaziem. Atuli, he scored the last goal for Enyimba. Mboma, he scored as well. He's been shaking off the ball. Sani to Yuga. Back there, we'll say them. Awalu Ali looking for spaces on that end. Only find Dagger. Dagger on it. Goes to Atulia. Innocent Gabriel now on it. Back to Daniel Dagger. Pascal Eze. Down to Owana Sokwo. Eze. Back to Dagger. Goes wide to Innocent Gabriel. Gabriel to Awaziem. Awaziem to Atule. Back to Awaziem, who makes the run there. But is flagged off by the linesman. Pillars back there. Kano Pillars in possession in their own half. Aminu Adamu now on the ball. Goes back. Faisal. Saidu rather. Owanasuko wins the ball. Couldn't control properly and gives away a throw-in. Throw-in to Kano Pillars. Just at the center line there. Faisal. Starts it. Straight to Mustafa Umar. Pillars win the ball back. Daga goes in. Launched in there and gives away a free kick in the center circle to Kano Pillars. And Enyimba seem to have reservations to that call. Well, players having a word there. Referee brings out his book and yellow card to Ezekutoziem as well as Daniel Dagger for dissent. Card not going down well for the players as tempers are flaring right here in Aba. The team that is leading seem not to be happy with the center referee's decisions. They contested and they booked for dissent, and it is halftime right here at the Enyimba Stadium. 3 goals for Enyimba and none for Kano Pillars. Enyimba are leading, but they are not comfortable with some of the action so far. But they are also trying to control the players themselves. The fans are not here, but they might be happy that 3 goals have come in the first half. And they're looking for more. We've yet to see Abdul Mekaba leave the bench and speak to his boys. He's only consulting with those on the bench, while those on the pitch are consulting themselves. Goals from Ezekutoziem, Stoken Boma, and Joseph Atule give the defending champions 3 goals up against Kano Pillars, who are yet to score. Mustafa Yuga the captain for today, having a word with Ojo Lorunleke, Enyimba's captain. And it is halftime here. Remember that this match is brought to you on NPFL Live app, courtesy of Propel Sports Africa, in partnership with Africa Sport Network. They are giving you this match from outside Nigeria. And both are flying on the wings of MTN, the home of Nigerian football, as well as NaraBet, the home of sports betting in Nigeria. It's halftime, and we will soon be back with more action the next 45 minutes for Kano Pillars to either come back, or 45 minutes for Enyimba to hold on and grab 3 points here at the Enyimba Stadium in Aba. And welcome back to the Enyimba International Stadium, Aba, the home of the defending champions of the NPFL. And they are riding on a high. 3 goals scored in the first half. And the players are back on the turf for the second half of this interesting encounter, being played without the fans of this team. The fans have not been here for one match against Tornadoes. And they're 3 goals to 1. And yet again, without the fans, the first 45 minutes has also seen 3 goals as well scored. It's been 6 goals in the last 90 minutes without the fans. Are we going to see more goals? Or are we going to see the visitors, Kano Pillars, getting back into this game? It's almost slipping behind their fingers, but definitely we've seen matches turned on its head. We've seen matches turned on its head. And definitely, most definitely, 45 minutes is all we have for anything to happen right here in the city of Aba. Enyimba 3 goes courtesy of Executors Yem, Chijoke Mboma, and Spatulin instead of 30 minutes. And they are 3 goals up against Kano Pillars, who came all the way from the state, the city known for its Kano pyramids. That's the commercial nerve center of northern Nigeria. Kano. It is 3 goals for Enyimba. No goal for Kano Pillars. It's looking like a Jordan fertility for the away side. And remember that this match is brought to you. It is second half on the way right here. This match and the commentary and everything is brought to you courtesy of Propel Sports Africa, who beam it all the way around. And if you're outside Nigeria and getting us, remember, it is Africa Sports Network also doing good things there. And they're flying on the wings of MTN, the home of Nigerian football, and NairaBet, the home of Nigeria sports betting. Free kick to Enyimba. And that was the man who was instrumental in 2 of those goals. Match upended right there by Faisal Sani, former Enyimba man. Enyimba goes back to Mwiwu. Pascal Eze now. Daniel Daga. Forward pass to Nachi Chidebere. Atule on the ball now. Tries to dance past his marker. Dates does so. Daga now on it. Ekutoziem on it. Goes up to Mboma. And what a clearance there! What a block! Fantastic goal line block right there for Abdullahi Musa. It would have been goal number 4. Goalkeeper was out of his line. He almost rolled it past the goal line there. But what a way, what a reaction by Abdullahi Musa. Corner taking quickly. Wanasuku now whips one in. Headed by Mwiwu. Boy was taken out there. Corner kick again. Mwiwu almost got the 4th goal. Enyimba want to restart from where they stopped in the first half. 2 chances gone begging. 2 chances blocked by Kano Pillars. And it's still 3 goals to nothing. The goal shot once more. Awaziem this time around to Atule. Back to Awaziem. He weighs it in. Drops there. And it is Abdullahi Musa who will clear the ball now. Drives it towards the center circle. Now does it to Amina Adamu. Now to Yuga. Yuga to Awali Ali. Awali back to Yuga. Yuga holds off Innocent Gabriel. Goes back to Habibu. Habibu to Babawo. Stay Kano Pillars. Yuga back on it. Down to Habibu. Habibu goes back to Muhammad Gladima, the goalkeeper. He goes out wide, searching for Saidu Adamu. Well, for Sasani actually, and it's a throw-in. Throw-in to Kano Pillars. Pillars on the ball now. We will win it. Donta Tule, can he gather? He runs towards it. He wins it there, but goes back to Sekuta Zem. The man who scored the first goal. Drops there to Unachi, but it's blocked perfectly by Kano Pillars. Ball still in front of the box. Threat not there. Awasem wins it. Drops by Awasem. Side steps. Abawu had to clear it. Innocent Gabriel now on the ball. Sekuta Zem on it. Back to Innocent Gabriel. Goes out wide to Pascal Eze. Owana Sukwo. Nachi makes a run for him. He opts to take it there back to Nachi now. Nachi goes back to Owana Sukwo. All the way back to Pascal Eze. Nachi. Free kick wins one in the attacking third. Dagger now on the ball for Enyimba. Innocent Gabriel. Atuli. Good position for him. Goes it down to Dagger. Dagger to Asukwo, who might be whipping one in, and he does that. Atule, what a big team save right there by Gladima Mohammed to deny Atule a free header. Wiwu wins the ball and tries to play it there to Lauren Leke, but up ends Yuga because there was no power on the ball. It gives away a free kick. Yuga asking for a booking from Wiwu, but the center referee opts not to do so. Yellow card to Chibike Wiwu for that one. Free kick. Babao Ibrahim stands over it. He also had Mubarak Sani on it as well. He goes long, Ekutozim blocks it. Down to Mubarak Sani. Ekutozim still in control. Tries to make a run and he's shaking off the ball, and it is free kick to Enyimba. Deep in their own half. Definitely. Free kick taken quickly. Back to the Jolorun Leke. He goes out wide to Wana Sukwo. Controls perfectly. Makes a run. Nachi now on it. Tries to play it there, but it's blocked. Daniel Dagger. Back to Wiwu. Innocent Gabriel. Eze. He started the goal scores there. Dagger. Down to Asukwo. Controls. Makes a run into space. Whips it in for Enyimba. Blocked by Abdullahi Ebosa. Now, it is Faisal who actually wins it. Drops it there. Gabriel goes low to win it for Enyimba. Awaziem. Shake up Abawo. Only returns the ball back to him. Saidu. Goes all the way back to Abdullahi Musa. Now Faisal. Faisal drops there. Pillars playing things around the middle of the park. Saidu to Awal Ali on the left channel. Drops it for Yuga. A good run there. Yuga putting pressure on him, but that pass amounts to nothing as Enyimba gathers. Wiwu now on it. Plays with St. Gabriel. Ekutozim now on the ball. Enyimba win that particular one. Dagger drops it for Chidebre Nachi. Nachi turns around. Back to Dagger. Goes out wide to Awazim on the left side for Enyimba. Awazim makes a run towards the box. Abawu on him, shakes him off, and it is goal kick to Kano Pillars. It took a lot of time, tried all he could, wasted a lot of it, and couldn't get the ball there into the box. Pillars starts immediately, back to Babawu. Babawu drops it into his defender. Pillars on the ball now. Faisal drops it down into the midfield. Now Seidu on it. It goes back to Seidu Adamu. Rather to Abdullahi Musa. Musa keeping things calm for them. Back to Seidu. He turns Mboma. Turns Daga as well. Drops it out there for Awalu, who goes out wide to Faisal Sani. He whips one in looking for Yuga. But Loruneke comes out together. Ezepinto on it now. Back to Nachi. Nachi sends it back to Ezepinto, who makes a turn. Makes a run to the middle of the park. Shaking off the ball and wins a free kick just in the center line there for Enyimba. Referee calls for the ball to be returned to the spot of infringement. Still 3-0 in favor of the record champions, Enyimba. Kano Pillars setting for something. Awazim now on the ball. Turns Babawu. Releases, tries to release Mbama, but it was read perfectly by Abdullahi Musa. Babawu. Yes, another free kick. Given away there by Chibike Mwiwu. Free kick to Pillars. Comes in Habibu to Awalu Ali, who spreads it there. Not trying to put in a foot. Couldn't. Ball goes in attacking third there for Pillars, down for the youngster. Makes a very interesting cross into the box. Mustafa Umar, and it goes away out and doesn't threaten Olorunleke. Goal kick, taken, Daga. Back to Pascal Eze. Mwewu. Innocent Gabriel. Daga now. Drops Awazim. Awazim makes a good run. Daga position for him. Beats Babawu. Drops it there. And actually, it's blocked. Daga now on the ball. Controlling things. Turns around. And it is a free kick spotted. Seidu goes into the books of the referee.
Well, Seidu Adamu there, booked by the referee. Yakubu Adamu, 57 minutes of action. Daniel Daga had to dazzle the ball there, but then he was hacked down. And referee says free kick. The free kick taken quickly. Eze Pinto finds Daniel Daga, returns it back to Pinto Eze. Ekutoziam to Chibike Mwiwu. He finds Pascal Eze to Chidebere Nachi. The homegrown talent, Pascal Eze. Enyimba playing three at the back. Daniel Daga dropping in to help out since Pascal Eze went forward. Joseph Atule now against Ibrahim Babawu. Atule passes the ball to Awazie. Awazie is dispossessed. Free kick. Mboma, Chijoke, hacked down Aminu Adamu. Enyimba getting set for substitution as Ikenna Cooper and Bernardo Voke set to be introduced. Ovoke Bernard, the former Kwara United man, a winger, and Chibike Ikenna Cooper actually warming up. Awula Limalam finds Seydou Adamu, the former Rangers player. Wana Sukwo of Enyimba wins the ball. Chidebere Nachi, Enyimba now launches an attack. Nachi Chidebere with a one touch there. Atule, Joseph Atule should have put his leg there, but Pillars had to defend well. Eze Ekutoziam, ever present for Enyimba with that challenge there on Awulu Ali Malam. Atule Joseph looking for his second goal. A chance he had there some seconds back. But Pillars now with the ball now. 1-2 touch to Ibrahim Musafa, but then Enyimba had to defend well. Enyimba set to introduce Bernard Ovoke and Ikenna Cooper. Ovoke, Bernard, has been a journeyman, having played for a couple of teams in the league, from Bayelsa United to Rivers United to Kwara United, and now in the blue colors of Enyimba. Ovoke Bernard, the man they call Chopper, being his nickname. Enyimba now. Nachi Chidebere from the far right. Tries to beat his marker. Tries his luck, but his luck wasn't good enough. And that's a substitution. Ekena Waziem taken off for Bernard Ovoke. Like for like change. Ekena Wazie, the former FC Fanyuba man. Ikenna Cooper himself also played for FC Fanyuba, who is now defunct. And Eze Kutoziam is also taken off for Ikenna Cooper. He hardly is always taken off, talking about Eze Pinto. But then Ekutoziam, maybe some time for him to rest. He's been a regular player for Enyimba. Eze Kutoziam. Kano Pillars conceded 3 goals here in the first half. Awula Ali Malam. And I'm sure in the minds of most of the fans of Enyimba watching this, will be hoping Enyimba can maybe increase their goal here. Because they need more goals if they really want to challenge the likes of Rangers International, who have got a better goal difference than Enyimba. Bernard Ovoke, his first touch. Ovoke is hacked down. Bernard Ovoke. Free kick to Enyimba. Well, John, Aqua United lost at home today. What a bad result for them, the Promise Keepers. Well, some fans, for the neutrals, they will tell you it's a game of football. But losing at home in a game that some of their fans expected them to win against Doma United. A chance there for Bernard Ovoke. Ovoke tried his luck with his left foot, but the ball just went off the post. Kano Pillars getting set for their substitution. Rabi Ali, the legend in the NPFL, is set to be introduced. Rabi Ali. He's over 40 years old. He's been in this league for so many years. Rabi Ali getting set. The legendary player alongside Yusuf Abdullahi, the young star. getting set to be introduced. Ikenna Cooper to Pascal Eze. Pascal finds Wana Sukwo. Bernardo Voke. Back to Ikenna Cooper. 1-2 touches for Chidebere Nachi. Beats his marker. Gets to Daniel Daga, who find 1-2 touches, but Daniel Daga made that run forward as Ibrahim Babawo had to defend well for a goal kick. Daniel Daga, the Benue-born combative midfielder, played for some NNL teams, FC1 Rockets. Daniel Daga, as Kano Pillars, we'll be introducing the legend himself, Rabi Ali Rabiu, and Yusuf Abdullahi. Rabi Ali, the ageless war horse, as it's been known. Awul Ali Malam is taken off alongside Adamu Zaidu. Rabi Ali is always one of the top players for them. Once he gets the ball, he knows how to dictate play for Kano Pillars. He's done that for several years for the same Esugida Kano Pillars. He's a delight to watch, Rabi Ali. Each time he plays, Kano Pillars would always play well. Chidebere Nachi, 1 touch for Enyimba. He's been brought down. Referee says, game on. And Rabi Ali now, the midfield maestro. That's the pass. One of his deft touches. The man who scored 5 goals in a match for Kano Pillars, Yusuf Abdullahi. Ikenna Cooper to Bernardo Voke. Enyimba now. Ikenna Cooper loses it to Rabi Ali. Rabi Ali, 1-2 touches. Ali Rabiu, that's the touch from the legend, Ali Rabiu. A man who has done this for several years. No wonder he's loved everywhere he's gone to. Everywhere he goes to, the fans always applaud him with the kind of football he plays. And that's Ibrahim Yuga there. Mustafa Ibrahim, very good aerially. Any mistake there, Ibrahim Mustafa knows how to nod home. Babawo Ibrahim. With that foul on Chidebere Nachi. Enyimba cruising here, having a swell time. That's the touch. 1-2 touch, Joseph Atule. Loses it. Yusuf Abdullahi for Kano Pillars, dispossessed. Enyimba now. They lose it again. Yusuf Abdullahi with his left foot. Yusuf Abdullahi, remember, scored 5 goals in 1 match. Rabi Ali to Ibrahim Mustafa. Yusuf Abdullahi with the left foot. He tries to beat his marker, but then he loses it. Enyimba now. Ibrahim Babawo felt he kept it, but the ball rolls off for a throw-in. Ibrahim Babawo, the man who once played for Plateau United Football Club of Jos. Enyimba relaunch now. Bernardo Voke to Wana Sukwo. Back to Ovoke Bernard. Ovoke tries to beat his marker, but then Aminu defended. Enyimba gets the ball. Innocent Gabriel. Innocent Gabriel there finds Nachi Chidebe. Innocent Gabriel. And that's a chance there. Joseph Atule, who can finish. Wanasukwo. And that's a chance. The ball hit there, who would walk. Wanasukwo tried his luck there. But then the goalkeeper, Ibrahim Galadima, had the touch of the ball before the ball hit the post. And Enyimba asking for more goals here. Nachi to Joseph Atule. Finds Chibike Nwiwu. And that's a touch. Nwiwu to Joseph Atule. Atule now. And that's a strike. Joseph Atule. Joseph Atule with that strike. Atule Joseph gets his brace. Brace there for the former Lobby Stars man. And Enyimba have scored their 4th goal here. And Pillars look dejected here, John.
Well, they've been searching for this goal since the beginning of the first half, as the second half rather, and they had to take them 24 minutes to actually get back on the score sheet. They've been asking the question, and actually you could see the tactical inputs from the bench there, having to bring in Ikenna Cooper for Enyimba, changing, maybe trying to rest Eze Kutoziem for Enyimba. And they brought in also the exciting Ovoke, who also had to add some interesting showings on the forward line and made him more attacking after it seemed the forward line was resting. I think that was not enough as well. We also saw the input of Abdul Mekaba into the game as well for Kano Pillars, as they had to bring in fantastic Rabi Ali, the ageless man who actually is enjoying playing football, not just in the NPFL, but for Kano Pillars. And well, we saw his input, and also the fleet-footed Yusuf Abdullahi, who once scored 5 goals against Gombe United in that away 5-2 victory at the Pantami Stadium. And well, he showed flash of brilliance. Remember, he actually went out in Europe for trials, and for coming back to join back this team, the youngster has shown that he is still a man to be reckoned with, while Enyimba seemed to be understanding this particular new introductions for the team, and they have settled into it and are searching for all they can. They're scouting a goal here, and they might just be looking for even more. 4 goals already scored against Kano Pillars, and let's see how opportunity. Mustafa Umar tries to beat Wanasukwo, but only is shaking off the ball. Ovoke now on the ball on the right side. More substitutions there, and they look even more attacking, trying to put some balance for the Enyimba and add even more goals for the Elephants, who are seeing spaces there, because Elijah Kani, the world call him the brightest playmaker for Enyimba in this team, as well as Izuogo Chibueze. He's known for, if not for anything, that goal he scored at the Adamasimba for the Elephants here. But well, all the same, Enyimba still in front of the box of Villas there. Ball to Izuogo, tries to beat his marker, but will runs ahead to push him, but he's still on the ball now. Has 3 players, and the ball is out for a corner kick to Enyimba. And maybe we're going to see that particular substitution coming in at this time for the People's Elephants. Substitution for Enyimba, as Daga will be leaving for his teammates. His teammates right there at the African Games, as well as Elijah Kani coming in for Joseph Atule, who has scored 2 goals already for the team. Corner comes in, Izuogo goes straight to take it, down to Akani Elijah, down to Izuogo, combine, takes a shot. Well, almost spilled by Galadima, but he got us calmly. The substitutes combine, and they get their first sight at goal for the team. Nachi now runs towards it. Nwiwu goes in, gets the ball. Babawo wins that particular attack threat and stuffs it out. Free kick to Kano Pillars. It is all coming to the midfield, and Akani as well coming to the midfield as well, giving more defensive duties to Ikenna Cooper, while Izuogo will do more of the box-to-box thing for Enyimba. Pillars on the ball now. Izuogo wins it. And free kick to Kano Pillars. Ovoke judged to have illegally won the ball off Faisal Sani, who has been impressive so far for the Pillars. Yes, the trail 4-0, but he's been impressive for the same Mesugida side. A day to forget for them, considering 4 on the road against a team that we know struggle to score even 3 goals, home or away. They scored 4 last time against Gombe United, and now they scored 4 again against Kano Pillars. But would they continue to bid on this? It's 4 goals to the good for Enyimba, and nothing yet for Kano Pillars. A light chat there between Ovoke and the ageless man. He doesn't need an armband to be the captain of the side, Rabiu Ali. They stand shoulder to shoulder, and they have a light chat. And that's the beauty of football. We might be opponents, but it's all about friendship, respect, and relationship. Well, a very usual pair for Enyimba. Last season, they manned the midfield. Today, they are playing different roles for the team. Ikenna Cooper and Chibike Mwiwu standing in the center circle and having some light chat there. Play already started as Faisal Sani is back on his feet, but trudging off the pitch for Abdullahi Musa to restart play for the landlords. That's what say Mesugida side. 3 more substitution as they go searching to have all of these deficits. Now Habibu on it almost makes a mistake, goes back to Galadima. Mboma. Akadi now goes there for him. Babawo takes that particular one. Izok on it. Yusuf Abdullahi. Ibrahim. Rabiu Ali actually on it. Akani now on the ball, attack for Enyimba. Drops for Mboma. Izok now. Takes the shot. And he goes just narrowly wide of Galadima's goal. He has confidence coming from the African Games. One of the youngest players on the pitch here. We could see some youngsters, not just Mubarak Sani, Yusuf Abdullahi, we've seen Daniel Daga, and now Izuogo. Youngsters dotting the landscape of the Nigerian Premier Football League. We don't just play with the old men, they nurture the future of Nigerian football. And this is brought to you courtesy of Propel Sports Africa. Africa Sports Network takes it outside for you to watch anywhere in Africa. And on the wings of MTN, the home of Nigerian football, as well as NairaBet, the home of Nigeria sports betting. It's the home of football, and on the homes are here. Pillars to Abdullahi. Nachi puts the shoot to it. Abdullahi wins it, controls. Drops for Babawo. Babawo goes down for Abibu. Back to Babawo now. He plays to Sani, and Sani rolls it out for a goal kick. Now time for substitutions. Fahad coming in for Faisal Sani. Ibrahim Noura also coming in as well as Adam Musa. They are all coming in to this game. All are in.
Well, John, interesting result from other centers. As we speak, Bielsa United goalless against Heartland FC of Owerri in the 9 minutes of that game from the Samson Siasia Stadium in Yenagoa. While Rangers International of Enugu are leading Sunshine Stars of Akure by 2-0 right in there in Enugu. Bendel Insurance are trailing at home against Niger Tornadoes. Goal scored by Chidebere Ernest just few minutes back. Aqua United lost at home against Doma United today. Doma United will breathe some sigh of relief after being winless in so many games. A vital 3 points for them, the Savannah Tigers, as they are called. But here at the Elephants Park, is Enyimba beating Kano Pillars by 4 goals to nothing. Kano Pillars will be asking themselves, how did they concede all the goals? Chibike Nwiwu to Chibueze Zogu, the man who just returned with the under-20 side. Ikenna Cooper finds Izogu Chibueze too. He gets Akoni Elijah. Cooper made a pass to Chidebere Nachi. Nachi is being brought down by Yusuf Abdullahi. And the referee, center referee Adamu Yakubu, he seems to be a very good man here. Just 1 yellow card so far in this game. About 2 yellow cards or thereabouts in this game. 3 actually. Of Chibike Nwiwu was yellow carded for Enyimba. Daniel Daga as well. Seydou Adamu for Kano Pillars. And well, Enyimba have got 3 yellow cards here. It looks as if he's also given a yellow card to Yusuf Abdullahi for bringing down Nachi Chidebere. So far we have 5 yellow cards from the referee Adamu Yakubu from Adamawa State. Can Enyimba score their 5th goal? Match day 28 fixtures in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Izogu Chibueze. He finds Akoni Elijah and Chidebere Nachi. A chance for him. He's here with the ball. Izogu takes a shot there, but goalkeeper Mohamed Galadima lucky to get the ball. Enyimba defending. Izogu Chibueze to Akoni Elijah. What a pass to Bernard Ovoke. Ovoke dispossessed there by Fuad Usman. Well, it's interesting to see how the players of Enyimba defensively are exchanging wings. Innocent Gabriel is a central defender as well. Each time Pascal Eze goes forward, Innocent Gabriel shifts into the heart of the defense. Coach Finidi George, look at that. Ikenna Cooper. Ikenna Cooper with a chance. Chidebere Nachi. Weak effort, but then the AL2 there had raised the flag for an offside. Chijoke Mboma certainly knew he was offside. Pillars, can they get a consolation goal? Yusuf Abdullahi. He couldn't beat Innocent Gabriel with that skill of his. Adamu Aminu loses possession. Chidebere Nachi of Enyimba. He tries his effort. But then Nachi, yet again, denied by goalkeeper Mohamed Galadima. Galadima has picked the ball 4 times from the net. But he has also made some very good saves here for Kano Pillars. Musa Abdullahi, the big man for Pillars. Musa finds Inuwa Ibrahim to Adamu Aminu. Ibrahim Babao now. Kano Pillars trailing by 4 goals to nothing. Yusuf Abdullahi. Can he beat Akoni Elijah? The youngster Yusuf dispossessed. He gets the ball again, Yusuf. This time around to Ibrahim Babao, who finds Rabi Ali. Rabiu with a cross. Trying to look for Ibrahim Mustafa. Yuga. Enyimba. Scoring 4 goals today. But Kano Pillars looking for maybe a consolation. Chidebere finds Izogu. Izogu to Bernard Ovoke. Ovoke finds Chijoke Mboma, but Mboma couldn't hold the ball. A good defending there from Kano Pillars. Kano Pillars, despite trailing 4-0, trying to gain possession. Rabi Ali. Unluckily for Rabiu, the ball rolls off for a throw-in. Enyimba getting set for another substitution. Alade Balogun, the man Enyimba signed from Smart City FC of Lagos. Mid-season signing from Smart City Football Club. Balogun Alade getting ready to come in. It's all good. Chibueze to Akoni, Elijah. Akoni finds Chidebere Nachi. Ikenna Kupa. Chidebere Nachi. Can he get Ovoke Bernard? Well, Bielsa United have scored against Heartland. Heartland, the woes of Heartland continues. Quite sad. Heartland FC Owerri, the Nazi Millionaires, sinking every day. Just at the end of the game, few minutes, and the Prosperity Boys, Bielsa United, have scored against Heartland FC, taking them down, down and down. Chijoke Mboma for Enyimba is taken off, and Alade Balogu comes in. Like for like change. Mboma Chijoke, his time in this game has ended. I'm sure he would have been more happier if he had scored a brace. But he knows he's actually in that highest goal scoring race with the likes of Sikira Alimi of Remo Stars and Albert Hillary of Plateau United. Rangers International still leading 2-0 against Sunshine Stars of Akure right there in Enugu. And the game you're watching is brought to you courtesy of Propel Sports Africa, powered by MTN. Ibrahim Babawo is brought down by Izogu Chibueze. Ibrahim Babawo. He's actually played in most of the games for Kano Pillars from that right back position. Babawo Ibrahim. Well, Kano Pillars Nachi Chidebere finds Innocent Gabriel. Enyimba looking for the 5th goal. Or can Kano Pillars score a consolation? They almost had it there, but good defending from Wiwu. Chibike. Ikenna Kupa. of Enyimba to Izogu Chibueze. Back to Kupa Ikenna. Chibukenwewu finds Izogu Chibueze. Enyimba International enjoying their 4-goal lead here against a Kano Pillars team. Enyimba wants more possession here. Onwewu to Bernard Ovoke. Ovoke now to Wana Sukwo. Akoni Elijah. 1-2 touches. Bernard Ovoke gets the ball back to Pascal Eze, who finds Ikenna Kupa. Ikenna in turn locates Izogu. Enyimba keeping possession. Nachi Chidebere. Innocent Gabriel. Enyimba with the possession. Good football there from the People's Elephant. Izogu Chibueze leading here. Innocent Gabriel made that run in the left flank. Innocent decides not to cross the ball in. He finds Akoni Elijah. Innocent Gabriel. Enyimba with the possession. 1-2 touches. Nachi finally loses it. And Kano Pillars Izogu Chibueze at some point played for Papilo FC of Owerri, a club owned by Super Eagles legend Kano Wankwo, who is also the chairman of Enyimba International Football Club. Enyimba now. Balogun Alade. Enyimba cruising. Bernard Ovoke. Ovoke now with his left foot. He finds Ikenna Kupa as we have 7 minutes of added time here. Enyimba seem to have gotten the job done. 3 goals in the first half, and the 4th goal came in the second half. Full-time scores from Bielsa. Heartland have been beaten 1-0 there in Bielsa. Torrid times for the Naze Millionaires. I'm sure they'll want the league to end so they can have some relief. Everything they've got done seem not to be working. Heartland FC of Owerri. Well, John, this game seems to be wrapped up. But if you were to be a Heartland fan, what will be going through your minds right now? Heartland have struggled all through the season.
For every team in the NPFL, there are 30 points to be won. 30 points can save any team. Heartland, Enyimba, anyone. 30 points can give you whatever thing you want. If you want to survive, 30 points is enough. If you want to win the league, 30 points is enough. Will you win 30 points? That's all depends on how you play. Well, but for here, it's 3 points for Enyimba. Maybe 30 to go. No points for Kano Pillars, 30 to go. Anyone who plays today is to win 3 points, you win 1, but every team have 30 points to go. Maybe except Remo Stars, who actually have a game in hand, and Rivers United as well, who have games as many as 6 in hand. Well, all the same, it's still Enyimba. 4 goals to the good here against Kano Pillars. Fans will say they spelled Kano, but it's still 4 goals scored. Just a brace from Atule. But I think I'm really comfortable or maybe happy that the substitutions for both sides. In fact, anyone who walked into the pitch walked into the stadium without seeing the scoreline will think it's still a goalless affair because both teams are still giving everything, not taking anything away. And that's the beauty of football. Enyimba, in firm control, cruise control you could call it, having to try various players at different positions. Awanasuku having a more forward role at the back. This actually dropped Pascal Eze playing a 3-man defense line there. but they have all the attackers still on the line. Enyimba also trying to knock things around, still searching for spaces and still going on attack when they can. So far, they are in position, trying to go attacking right there for themselves. Muyiwalade has the chance now, and he has a chance, and he actually drops one. What a goal for Muyiwalade, and that's their 5th goal. The defense line was caught napping. They felt they were actually keeping him off, but he took his time, was inside, but made the run, and what a goal for Enyimba. 5 goals to nothing. And this is the beauty of Nigerian football. A beautiful goal. But all the same, what an evening to forget for Kano Pillars. They will go back home, have a good watch at this, and eventually tell themselves that this is the type of performance that they will want as a team who have won 5 league titles here in the NPFL. What a beating, what a hiding for Kano Pillars. And definitely they will be faced with only regrets and regrets alone. Well, they seem to be consulting themselves. It's 5 goals to nothing, and definitely a little crisis meeting with minutes left. It's added time, and Muyiwalade has scored again for Enyimba. He came from Smart City, was smart enough to look around and keep himself on for that one. And it is 5 goals and none conceded. Maybe some good news. They had a returning player from the Super Eagles. And all the same, they must have to restart from the after had to restart. But all the same, it is still 5 goals to nothing, conceding 5. And that is not so good of the pedigree of Kano Pillars. But all the same, there are good days, there are bad days. In football, you win some, you draw some, you as well lose some. Not an interesting time for Kano Pillars. Not a good trip for them. They never enjoyed any part of this trip. And 90 minutes is looking like 180 for them. Then control, Habibu goes back to Galadima, who was considered 5 today. Back to Musa Abdullahi. He goes back to Habibu. Habibu back to Galadima. Launches one up to take away the threat. Only as far as Wana Sukwo. Back in contention, the goal scorer, Alade Balogun. Back to Asukwo. Whips one in. Musa takes it out there. Throw in to Kano Pillars. And Pillars taking the throw in. Habibu with the ball in his box, launches one upfield. Mustafa Ibrahim wins it, but it's just to be offside. Everything not looking so good for them. Pascal Leze wins it. Enyimba tries to run down the clock and maybe sets for the 6th if possible. Cooper, Izuogo, back to Cooper, Izuogo, Pascal Leze, Mwiwu, who has managed to hold on to a yellow card and not get booked again. Akani tries to find Alade, but only only for the boots of Musa. Now it's Abdullahi, the man who scored 5 for them against Gombe, running. But he's actually still in the position there. Tries to run, but Mwiwu wins it of him. Izuogo, another young star on the ball. Ikenna Cooper. Akani to Alade, who has left his forward line to come down. Izuogo. Cooper. To Akani. Quickly one there. Lade goes there. Gets a chance. Plays to notch it in. And there's a shot. But it's not offside. But Agladima has his hands on it. Well, it's offside. Gladima lunges upfield looking for Yuga. Throw in to Kano Pilas. Mwiwu wins it. Olorunleke launches it upfield to Alade. Cooper tries to find Alade again as he goes off. Babawo goes in to dispossess him. But they're still hoping that he's going to get something, but only gets an infringement given away. Babawo on the top. We are at the mercy of the referee. Free kick to Canopilas, just close to their vital area. Will be taken by Abdullahi Musa. Might be going long, and he does that, and that is the last kick of the game. It's full time here in Aba. 5 goals scored by Enyimba, none scored by Canopilas. 5 goals to nothing. And what a victory for the home side. First time they're scoring 5 goals in the NPFL this season. Last time they scored 4, then they scored 3, and now it's 5.
Well, very true there. Good win for Enyimba, 5-0. Convincing win for Enyimba there. And they'll be hoping for the next game at the weekend. Enyimba have beaten Kano Pillars convincingly here by 5 goals to nothing. The Zobia Derby has ended with a large scoreline for Enyimba, while other results from other centers earlier today, Aqua United lost to Doma United 1-0. Balsa United beat Heartland FC of Owerri by a goal to nothing. Well, this game was brought to you courtesy of Propel Sport Africa, powered by MTN. And of course, download the app on your phones or your devices and watch the best of Nigerian football. From all of us, from the commentary section and the people behind the success of this production, I am Tony Ademodi, and I did this alongside Chinatu John. Keep watching football, keep enjoying the games from the Nigerian Premier Football League, and we'll see you hopefully in our next game. Thank you, and do have yourself a great week ahead.
Let me see if I can get soundbite. Get soundbite.